Hello, hello, everyone. Long time no see. Yeah, I know I keep doing this. This is recorded, just in case you're wondering. I am not live. I came on to do a couple of readings, and I kind of want to talk about, I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's sort of like sporadic, at least as far as when I come on. I'm a little bit sporadic right now. Um, Still trying to work things out. My retirement is now finalized, so that's really good. One less thing to worry about, and um, just some stuff. And now on to the readings and things about that. Um, I didn't read during Trump 1.0. Okay, so all of the stuff that comes so fast right now is a lot. So I'm kind of looking at focusing on the major aspects of what's going on, um, the little distractions and things. I don't know. Maybe that's too much because it's just draining me with all of the distractions. So I have to figure out what I want to look at. However, today I want to look at Taco versus Musk, or Trump versus Musk. They are really, really getting into it. I think that's worth something. And I want to read on that because the Doge thing. Now, today before I got on, I went to the HHS directory and I started putting in names of people I've worked with. And there were still some people there after I retired who could retire, but they have now moved on as well. So I'm just checking to see who's still there. There's not a lot of people. So for me, watching what's going on, there's entire generations of workers just being lost from federal service. And the knowledge drain, it's there. It's really bad. And I'm worried for our country. I'm worried for healthcare in general. Um, but I'm not going to really get into that on the reading today. I'm going to try to actually keep it a little bit lighter. Sometimes the distractions are not always bad, but normally I like to focus on, the major issue at hand. However, this is important, and it's important. And you guys know, you follow the news. Trump versus Musk at the moment. They're, trading barbs and, claiming they're going to primary anybody who doesn't vote for the bill on both sides now. It's pretty wacky. I wonder who's going to win in this fight in the end. Maybe some of the battles will be won by one. Personally, I don't like either person, but that's not what I'm reading on. And yes, so, when I got back on YouTube, yes, there was a question somebody threw at me about bias. Well, I mean, I'm not reading on them in a good way. It's like they're not people that they're not good people, either one, Musk or Taco. And it's just, you're just watching the wrong people if you want me to give them a go, because I'm not going to. They're just not good people. I can't do it. All right. Well, anyway, let's just get into this. I do have the camera above. Let's add it to the stage. Up there it is. Yeah. So I guess what we can do, we'll pull some cards and check into the energy over this, and then maybe look at things like who's going to win in this battle, because it is on. And it's funny that Taco wants to sick Doge on Elon Musk. So, from the government perspective, Musk went in and killed contracts that his competitors had and took the contracts for himself, got rid of anybody investigating him. He tried to delete the devices office of the FDA. Um, they were looking at his Neuralink. I mean, all they're doing where they were under HHS is making sure that the device is safe. So, all right, don't let me get into all that. But anyway, he's just ridiculous. And, all you do is if there's something wrong with your medical device, you get it fixed and then send it back for reapproval. I mean, good God. All right, anyway, just the babiness about the whole thing. It's so funny. It's like all of a sudden they can't talk. I get on. All right. Well, anyway, let's read on this and stop. I want to stop going on about the other stuff. I'm going to bring this camera up a little bit so I can see it. Okay, here we go. Energy around the Taco versus Musk fight. All right, let's just see, like, is this very serious, right? Is it serious? Just because you're sliding out doesn't mean I want you. All right. And no, I don't actually do any major, like a spread. It doesn't look like a spread. It's just kind of, I'm pulling 5 cards. Like, these are guys, these two, just so you know, this is more of the past energy. This is present. And this is the future. Okay, everybody's reversed. I'm not doing it. We're not gonna go there. Okay. All right, so let's see what we have. All right. Get everybody up here. All right, so they're having this battle, Trump and Husk. And yeah, so everybody's just angry and just running in there and going to say their piece about how they're going to tear down each other. And, it's all on war. And, it wouldn't be bad for any of us if they tore each other apart. For entertainment purposes only, by the way. Yes. just saying. I'm not calling for anything, but they want to fight each other. That's fine. They like a good cage fight, don't they? And woo, look what we have. We've got the 5 of Wands already. Excuse me. So they're mixing it up. They're sparring. They are getting in it. The energy is high. They're trying to one up one another. And there is anxiety. So, with Husk or Musk or whatever I want to call him at the moment. Yeah, so he is a little bit worried though, but not as worried, I don't think. I'm reading on this for both of them because for him, he is still the richest man. He's got more money than 45 or I-47. I hate saying his name, so I'm just trying to come up with something. Okay, Taco. How much Taco? Taco is worried about it a little bit. So he is a little bit concerned because he does have a foe now. And it's possible that they've met each other's match. So this could get interesting. The Hermit. So the energy too is they're both trying to figure out strategy. It feels like strategy. Who's going to outdo whom? A little bit of that. They used to be buddies, though. They used to. Maybe there's hope of making up. I don't know. Hopefully not, because I kind of like them fighting. It's sort of good. I don't know about you, but I don't mind it too much. I mean, they're just doing all kinds of stuff. All right, I'm going to doing this a little bit differently. I know, I'm sorry. I went on a little bit. We first got started here. All right. These are my, okay. Yeah, clarifiers. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So we get the 4 of Pentacles here. So they're both about the money and trying to hold on to power and that kind of thing. That's what we see here with the 4 of Pentacles. And then with the Page of Wands, it's like somebody's going to have good news or something good will happen, at least with one of them. And I'm going to say 1 because I have an ace. Oh, this is a page. Okay, it's Page of Wands. My brain was seeing for some reason. But it's a page. So it's good news, good for somebody. And he is just holding 1 wand. I am going to roll with that because I'm feeling the oneness of this is that one of them will come out on top. The world is watching. The world. I keep saying that when I see the world too, which is a new thing. I didn't used to see the world that way. But it is mastery. It's like somebody is stronger at their fight than the other one. So, Taco's good at the barbs and that kind of stuff. But, I did read something, and I forget who the person was. And I will be honest with you too. If I'm getting information from other sources, and I do read the news, I watch, the independent media. I do catch news, on TV occasionally. But I'm going to tell you. So it's not an epiphany, not a thing I came up with. If it is something I get, I'll let you know. But no, I read in the news that one of Musk's best friends was saying that he is going to keep, chipping away at Trump and keep chipping away at him for a long time. And he will not give up. So I don't know, he's going to be taking a bite out of him left and right, and he's going to be not good, is what he said. So I don't know. I can't remember who the person was, but it was just somebody who is a friend of Musk. Okay, so let's look at who's going to come out on top. I'm going to read separately for each of them. Okay, so I'm going to go with, let's look at Trump. I'm going to grab the Golden Tarot and this is one of the card decks I used to read with when I got started in 2021. And my old channel is gone. I did delete it after this past election and I kind of wish I didn't, but it was a scary time. I wanted to remove it. I was going out on my terms, not theirs. All right, let's see. And for entertainment purposes only. All right, let's see. Let's check on this battle with Trump. Like, where is he coming? I should check on his health too. I don't know if I'll do that in this video. Probably not. Okay. What's the energy around Taco in this battle? I mean, because they're talking about, it's like dual primarying. It's like people are going to throw money at the opposite, and some people on Blue Sky were telling, or on X were telling Musk to back Massey because currently what's his face hates him. So I don't know. It's going to get interesting. Ooh. All right, this is interesting. Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands. So what's his face, Taco, thinks that he's got everything under control with his 9 of Wands over here. Like, he's all stable. Like, everything's good. He's in charge. He doesn't have to worry about anything. There's that 2 of Cups again. We had that in the overall reading I just did of it. So I don't know. Is he also hoping for a reconciliation? Are they going to make up? But here's the Hierophant. And didn't he do an AI photo of himself as the Pope or something? Ugh. Don't even get me started. Oh, here's an Ace of Wands. See, in the last reading, I was seeing like the Page of Wands sort of as the Ace of Wands. But here's my Ace of Wands. It's the 1 again. The 1, and it's the fire. So we have 2 wands in here. And then we're met with the King of Swords at the end. So that towards the future, we're getting that. So he's Mr. Mental Strength and Power. And he's all about the power and being the emperor, and being the boss, and being evil, basically. I'm just going to say it. And so he's feeling very powerful based on this reading. I'm seeing him as feeling very powerful. And he is not feeling very swayed or worried about Elon. I'm going to do some clarifiers. I like to do 3. And that's just something when I started reading years ago online, I just started pulling 3. And it just gives me a little bit more in depth about what's going on. All right, let's just see what kind of an outcome. What are we really seeing here? Oh, 3 of Swords. 10 of coins. Yep, it's about the money. 4 of coins. Yep, it's about somebody trying to hold on again to that power. We saw 4 of coins also in that other reading I just did, the earlier first one. But there's the 3 of swords, where instead of having the 9 of swords, which we had in the other one, we have the 3. So this is a definite loss. This is a loss. But then we know it's about the money. Everything he does is about money. And who has the money? Elon does. So again, we still have this in here. We have the 4 of coins still. Well, I don't even think I need to read on that card. It's just about holding on to power and holding on to money, and it's next to the money. But there is a loss here. This part I find very interesting because it just makes me feel like he's going to take a hit. It's going to be some kind of a hit that he's going to get because of this battle. So that's what I get there. So I don't know. He's in a stronger position, but I haven't read on Elon yet. So let's do that next. All right, I'm going to put these away. I'm going to grab a different deck of cards for Elon. Go with the Radiant Wise. All right. These nice thick cards. I love this deck. All right. All right, let's see. What's the energy? How is Elon or Leon? Leon Husk. Okay. How is he going to fare in this fight? How is he feeling? Because we see 45 or Taco doing pretty well. Another thing I got to get this video out for. Oh, Ace of Swords. Hold on. We'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, 2 of Cups again. Oh my goodness. In all 3 of these readings, I got this. So it feels like there's something about a reconciliation going on, or something that maybe they are both wishing for it. Came up in all 3 readings. And there's 3 different card decks too. So none of this, as you can see, I'm not planning this out. This is just what happens when I read. And I'm sure many other readers see the same thing. All right, so what are we looking at? So for Musk, we've got the Ace of Swords. Now, I think he's feeling like he can cause a lot of chaos here. He's got the swords. He did the slashing, awful stuff in the government. Hurt many people, employees, and Americans. It hasn't come down yet, but it will. Yeah, a lot of people are going to be hurt by those cuts. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. So it's a balancing act. So he's doing his stuff, but he's sort of impulsive too. He's a crazy tweeter like Taco is, right? They're always, tweeting and texting and whatever stuff that they do. You can just imagine what their messaging on their phones must be like. And which is interesting too, because you think they could probably, I wonder if they're fighting with each other in text messages. I don't know. Just a thought I had. All right. Well, we have the Death card here. So this could mean it is the end of their alliance. It could be. And sometimes, when I'm reading this card, it can be a beginning. It can be a rebirth. But in this case, it feels kind of like Musk is like over it. Because, if you think about it, Taco's talking about deporting him and everything. Oh, I forgot to touch on that. So, yeah, it's getting ugly for them. But, again, the 2 of them are not good people, and I'm not a fan of either. But again, we have this. So I don't know if he's going to try and reconcile again, because Taco's talking about tossing him out of the country and getting rid of all of his contracts. And that's really how he got rich anyway. And Musk has already given up on Mars, supposedly. I read that recently. Queen of Pentacles, security. He might feel more secure financially than Trump does. Trump needs the government to keep him safe because he is a criminal. And if he's ever not there, he's going to be in court. I don't know how long he'll live or his brain will work, because I know there's dementia and Alzheimer's in his family line. His father had it. I mean, I don't know. But as of right now, if he had lost the election, for sure, some stuff would have been happening in court and we would have seen it. And the way things are supposed to work. But it didn't. All right, so now let's pull a clarifier or clarifiers for this. All right, I'm going to kind of mix this up a little bit more. I'll do it like the last one. All right. All right, let's do it. I'm going to do it the exact same way as I did the last one because I don't want to differentiate. Let's do it the same. No need to be different. Okay. All right, what have we got? Oop. Seven of Swords. Oh, there's the World again. And the Hermit. So this tells me too, because I've done these two readings and some of the similar cards are coming up in the reading. So it tells me that it is trying to give me that message. And there's 3 different decks. So, of course, there's also 78 cards in each deck. So your chances are pretty good you're going to see the card again. All right. Anyway, I have the 7 of Swords. So we have the thieving. So it feels like Elon, for the most part, he got what he wanted out of his job in the government. You know, getting those contracts from other contractors and get rid of anybody investigating him. His needs for now are taken care of. And again, the world has been watching the mastery. Like he also thinks, and here's the other thing. Yes, he also thinks he's the master of the universe. Okay. Pretty much thinks he's the master. And then we have the Hermit. So he could be retreating and trying to figure out like what his next moves are. So, but on this reading, I think I want to pull another card. I want to know what are his next moves. Let's see if we could get a hint. I don't know how much of a hint I can get. We have battles, so that's back. Yeah, it's going to go on for a little while. I don't know that we're going to see much of a change there. So this looks like this battle's going to go on for a while. And we'll see if that friend, I don't remember the person's name. Hey, if you do know who I'm talking about, if you saw it too and have that data, feel free to drop it in the comments below. I do read the comments. So I don't know. This is pretty crazy, you guys. So let me get this. So it just kind of feels like it's going to be, I don't know, I guess you could call this a distraction, but I don't care. I thought it was worth reading on, and it does matter because with the two of them battling and people primarying other people, it could change what's going on the Hill. So I do think that is important. But anyway, I thought there was something else I wanted to tell you. Oh yeah. Also, so I got monetized about 2 weeks ago, but YouTube hasn't released that to me. The ability to do it. It's probably because I haven't put up another video, but I needed to get in here anyway and do this for you guys. And I'm just gonna, there's been changes for me with the whole retirement thing and just the stress levels. I'm starting to calm down. I think I rushed too much that the other time I was on for like day after day. I'll figure it out. I do intend to do this. I've got lots of cameras. We do have other protests coming up, and I have my new Insta360 camera that it's not up here, it's down there, but it is really cool that I can hold it up and you can see it looks almost like a drone kind of thing it's supposed to do. And so I hope to have better video from a a protest. So we'll have to see. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet, but we'll see. I need a big one. All right, everybody, take care. Have a happy July 4th for the Americans, and happy Canada Day to all of our Canadian friends up there, up yonder north, up there. So I hope you guys had a good one. I've been thinking of you. So, all right, everyone, have a good day. Bye.